Welcome to Riding with Gurus, Accelerating to Success. I joined a marketing mastermind in 2012 because I wanted to take it to the next level, and by it, I mean my online business. Now, like many of you, my online business did not start out great. I sold a couple of things I found around the house to make a couple $100 on places like eBay, but I was not working on the business as much as I was working in the business. I bought course after course and spent tens of thousands of dollars, all because I wanted something better for my family. Our third child put us over the edge in house size and in finances. They're great kids, I wouldn't trade them for the world, but I want so much better for them. A major shift in my job placement took place in 2006 and had me looking at many opportunities. I looked into being a drug rep, being an insurance rep, being a credit card salesman, you name it. Okay, I probably looked into it. My wife had to go back to work after raising the kids the first couple of years, and I had been trying without much luck to get her back home, where she really wanted to be. She wanted to be that trophy wife at home with the kids. So I continued to expand my search and spend more and more online, always looking for that next big thing. I was taking action at the same time, but not always applying it as I should, but going about it myself in my own ways, and making little improvements here and there. I continued to take action on what I had learned, as well as I started to listen to what the gurus were doing and copy them. I did some things great, though others I'm still learning today, as this is a lifelong education process. But I realized I still cannot do it all by myself. Even with a master's degree in teaching, I realized I needed help in a big way. So I jumped at the chance to join a mastermind of industry leaders. And what better group to join than to be with Mike Filsaime and his VIP mastermind. There's a picture with me and Mike, me with Tom Beal in the top right, and me with Jane, Mark, and Phil Baston from the So Cool website. Okay, it is so cool, really. Now, I was thinking, I can't believe what marketing has done for me. But we'll get to that in a minute, though, because we don't want to really necessarily make it about me. It's all about you. Now, the reason why is because it's not always about me or you in reality. Instead, there has to be a bigger picture involved. It's the them that we really need to focus on. And this could be our kids, our family, our clients, or even those who least expect it but need it the most. Instead, there has to be a bigger picture involved, a worldly picture to be exact. You see, I have been provided with a lot. From my family, marketing, and hard work, I have had a few trips of a lifetime. Most people might only get one trip of a lifetime. I've had a few. I lived in Belize for a semester in college. I went to the Solomon Islands and was a Peace Corps volunteer for 2 years. And even though I learned much and enjoyed my time, it was not always about me. It was about doing my part for the betterment of them. Here I am, measuring lobster when I was in Belize, and scratching coconut with some of the locals in the Solomon Islands as a Peace Corps volunteer. To help others help themselves, that's the goal with the Peace Corps, and it's also the goal for me to help you online. I'm going to help you so that you can help themselves, and you can go on and carry on in your own after this day. And this holds true, again, both around the world and online. By providing guidance and support, you can empower someone to keep succeeding long after you leave. Going back to see the progress is the icing on the cake. And that's where you come in. Okay? We want you and I want you to not only learn and grow your own business, but to leave your mark on someone else as well. When I brought over 30 lacrosse sticks to Kenya when I went, to students who had never ever seen my favorite sport, I was blown away by the unscripted thanks I got from the school headmaster for introducing a new sport to Kenya. And this is just one of the joys that marketing has brought me, all because I took action on an opportunity. In college, I had the opportunity to live in Central America, and I did it for a semester. Afterwards, I had the chance to serve in the Peace Corps, and I did that too for about 2 years in the South Pacific. Opportunity came, and I grabbed it. In the spring of 2012, an awesome opportunity came when I was able to compete for a chance to go to Kenya with none other than Russell Brunson. And I won that too. I went there for about 10 days, had an amazing time marketing, networking, bringing the lacrosse sticks, talking to kids in orphanages, helping to build the school, and again, spreading the love of lacrosse. I learned, I networked, I earned, and I gave back my time, school supplies, and much more to help those who needed it the most. I was growing, and I continue to do so every day. In our mastermind, we have a constant flow of ideas and strategies that occur on a daily basis in order to help each other out. And we decided to publish a book together, 36 of us, including myself and Mike Filsaime, as well as Tom Beal, Brian Delaney, Jane Mark, and Phil Baston, and many other industry leaders. It's called Riding with Gurus, Accelerate Yourself to Success. And why the name Riding with Gurus? Having spent time driving around with these members at our mastermind meetings and developing relationships and learning at the same time, and in addition to driving around in Kenya with many other people, I came up with this great idea. Okay, learning even more and developing additional relationships, I had the title pop into my head, Writing with Gurus. All down-to-earth folks ready to help accelerate your success and to help out for the betterment of others. Again, it's not about us, it's about them. Let me give you an idea of what they have in store. Okay, Brian Delaney goes and tells you how to create your perfect funnel system to turn people into action takers that help spread and appreciate your business and share it with all their friends. Okay, raving fans, that's what he calls them. Okay, Larry Lowick talks about comparing oceans and rivers with marketing. Okay, you basically have an endless flow and how they continue from one to another in the software that's going to let you do that. Robert Lord blew me away with his chapter and his report on how he took his business and his relative's business as a spa into $400,000 in a single weekend. Okay, amazing tips that are in this report. Jane Mark from SoCool.com, okay, starting a business with profit from day one, again, gives you great tips how to start that and raise the money you need to get your business off the ground. Paul Niesenbaum, probably one of the most important chapters in the book to prevent fraud on your website. You would not be surprised by how many people don't take action on protecting their own businesses and their own financial situations when it comes to websites and sales pages. Paul's going to set you up so you are basically stone cold blocking people from coming in. And this is just 5 of the 36 masterminds. Okay, each chapter or report itself has enough content and value to validate the cost of the book by itself. But you're not going to pay anywhere near that. Okay, heck, that would be about $719 if you got each for $19.97 a piece. Now that would make a great donation though, but we don't want to break your bank. And yes, a good portion is going to be donated. The goal is to build another school in Kenya. Last time I was a guest of Russell Brunson, and this time I want to give back myself. And again, this is where you come in. A win-win-win situation. You win because you get access to 36 jam-packed reports on just about every marketing topic you need or care to learn. I win because the book gets read and my fan base continues to grow. But most importantly, though, is the last group to win. The children in Kenya win by having quality facilities built for them and new school books ordered. Just like the school behind me and Russell Brunson when we went back in July of 2012. As well, we're also going to help establish a feeding program in certain orphanages. And here I am at Mama Toons' Orphanage Children's Center. Okay, we were trying to base growth and proper feeding programs and educational programs for these young children who have been left behind, and we want to help them out. In addition to the 36 content-packed chapters, you're also going to get an amazing bonus and a couple bonuses from me, and many of the other masterminds as well. Your bonuses will be a living, growing item, and through email and our Guru newsletter, we're going to communicate, and you're going to know when the latest and greatest is ready. Again, it's a win-win-win situation. You learn, I spread the book, and the kids prosper. Everyone makes out, and your bank doesn't break. As I said, you're not going to pay $719 for these 36 chapters or these 36 mastermind reports, though it would be well worth it. You're not even going to pay $519 for it, or $319 for that matter. We're taking it way down here, ladies and gents. You won't even have $219 fly out of your pocket either. And sure, you're not going to pay $119. You can gain access to this right now for just one ridiculously low price. And to make it even better, I'm going to throw in a couple more bonuses for your access to totally sweeten the pot and make you take action. You're going to get my buddy Benjamin Jake's book called The Execution Factor. Now this is the book I credit for getting my act together and publishing my own first book, which was in the lacrosse niche last summer. And you get it as an added bonus. I'm also going to throw in a copy of my 12 Days of Marketing Report, which is going to take you through a 12-step cycle you can repeat over and over again, to grow your online presence. So in addition to learning from Mike Filsaime, Tom Beal, Brian Delaney, Larry Lowick, Jane Mark, Paul Niesenbaum, Robert Lord, and myself, you're also going to get access to 28 other mastermind members, minimally. Even if you only paid $10 for each of their reports, you're still looking at a $360 bill. And to throw in my bonuses of the Execution Factor and the 12 Days of Marketing Report, you're looking at least at another additional $25 to $30. But you won't have to pay anywhere near that. If you go through the 36 chapters of Writing with Gurus, along with the Execution Factor and the 12 Days of Marketing Report, and do not find value, or just do not see anything that you can pull off to improve your business in the next 7 days of looking over it, I'm going to refund your cost with no questions asked. Though I might assume you were unable to take action. Again, folks, taking action is the key. You can always revise it later, but you have to take action. If you do not take action on what you learn, you might not want to bother learning anymore, and just keep working that same old job day in and day out. But if you are the type of person to learn and apply, then this is the book that It's for you. It has everything you need to keep growing. And it will cost you less than the night out on the town. Okay? What you learn inside, if you apply it, could have you taking many nights out on the town. And I'm talking about you buying the whole bar round or two of drinks, not just buying a drink. Okay? But you're going to buy the whole bar round of drinks. You have to take action though, okay? For a one-time only payment, you're going to gain instant access to this and can start right away for just $37 through the order form below. And as a reminder, you're getting 36 hot content loaded chapters that even at $5 report, you would have to fork over $180 for. 37 bucks is a steal. Not only do you get the Mastermind content, but any of their unannounced bonuses as well, in addition to the execution factor and my 12 days of marketing report. As I said already, it's a win-win-win situation, with the most important part being the kids. A portion of all proceeds will be going to help students and orphans in Kenya. Here's a couple pictures of the group that I took when I was over there with the World Teacher Aid organization that was run by Stu and Amy McLaren. Okay, so I want to, like I said, I was a guest of Russell Brunson, and I want to be able to go over and build my own room and leave a legacy there for my family as well. Okay, but again, it's not about me, it's not about you, it's about the betterment of others. Okay, helping others help themselves, and things will start to fall your way. Here's a group shot of a bunch of the lacrosse sticks I brought. And there's the headmaster, again, who just blew me away with his unscripted thanks for bringing a new sport into Kenya. So your one-time payment of just $37 will go farther than you ever would expect it to. The smile here says it all. I got there the first time, again, by taking action and working hard, and I'm still taking action and seeing results. And I have this published book to prove it, and again, I want to share it with you right now. So take action and help not only yourself, but all these kids. They deserve a chance to learn. Order Writing with Gurus now and gain instant access, and start learning and applying what you learned today. Take action now. And once your payment is processed and registration is complete, you'll have instant access to Writing with Gurus and all the unannounced and announced bonuses. Accelerate yourself today. Click the button below and get your Writing with Gurus digital book now.